Having fun with it. Having fun with it.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Folks, my first guest tonight is a 3-time Grammy winner who has been making music for a decade. He's just released a new single called Child of God. Please welcome back to The Late Show, your friend and mine, Chance the Rapper. It's really good to see you again.
I love you.
You did something this year that sounds incredibly worthwhile and fascinating. You went to Ghana, and how long were you over there?
I was there for a little over a week. Life-changing experience.
And what originally brought you over there? What did you want to go for?
So it was a very spur-of-the-moment thing. One of my best friends, an amazing artist, Vic Mensa, who we came up together in music and stuff. He's Ghanaian and spent all his winters there and would always visit his family. And this year I was like, hey, can I come with you? And he said, yeah. And I will forever love him and thank him for that.
Your new album, Child of God, is your first solo released in a year, and you're going to be performing it a little bit later. And there's a Ghanaian connection here.
Yeah. So I wrote part of the song, or made part of the song in Ghana on my travels. I ran into this amazing artist by the name of Moses Sumney, who I know from the States, but...
Oh, we had Moses on. He's beautiful.
Yeah, Moses is one of the greatest artists of our generation. Shout out to Moses Sumney. He's a Ghanaian-American artist, but he was in Ghana at the same time, just by happenstance, and I went by his crib and we recorded some vocals for the record. But I also actually met the artist who did the art piece that represents the song, or artwork, or cover art, however we want to describe it.
Let me show. This is...
Yeah. This is a Gabonese painter by the name of Naila Opiangah, who I met in Ghana. She's a student of Marco Bafu, who's amazing Ghanaian painter. And while we were out there, yeah, we got to kick it. I met her and it was just like on some cool stuff, you know, just hanging out. Like, you meet people, new lifelong friends, you're having a good time, and then you start to have these conversations that dig a little deeper than surface. And we started to realize how many similarities or parallels that there are in the arts world of music and the arts world of the fine arts, and how, you know, easy it is for the artist and the art to become commodified, and how little of a say a lot of times the artists have in how their conversations get, you know, communicated. And so that conversation kind of turned into us figuring out a way to merge our styles and create a new piece that spoke to that conversation. And we have Child of God.
In the video, she's actually, this is her right there.
Yeah, that's Naila right there.
And she's actually making this painting in the video of the song that got released.
Absolutely.
Now, did you have to give her a time limit and say, okay, we're shooting, you have to be done?
Yes, to be honest. to be honest, yeah, it took about 3 days to finish the piece, and my friend Troy Gano directed the video. I was the director of photography. It was my first time doing cinematography on it. You guys can clap, it's amazing.
Very generous of you.
Yeah, no,
that's very generous of you.
You gotta let them know sometimes.
Did watching her do the painting change your song for you?
It did. The piece the song piece was most of the way done when I got to Ghana. And then, like I said, I added vocals and started having these conversations with Naila. And when she came to Chicago to actually create the piece and shoot the video, I had a lot of kind of like this need to be creative still. And so I was able to fill that void with you know, working behind the camera on the video. But I was also still in conversation about what the song meant, because it was about process, and it was about confidence, and it was about, you know, global blackness and ascension and all these different things. But the original title of the song was Do Your Thing, Child. And that's a good title, right? But that's hard, right? But after seeing this finished, you know, 6 feet by 12 foot giant beauty of a work, with all these bodies ascending, I had the idea to change the song title. I was inspired by her to change the title of the piece to Child of God, which is very radical. Oh, thank you.
Why is it radical to you?
It's radical because the piece itself is an embodiment of blackness. It's a lot of black bodies in the piece, and not only is it a multitude of them, but they're all women. And I think sometimes it's easy to, you know, when people think of the word child of God, a lot of times people think of, you know, the Son of God or Jesus specifically in whiteness, and to one gendered, one specific, you know, image of Christ. And I think just the fact that we exist, the fact that we, you know, survive in the world that we live in is a testament to the fact that we are the children of God. And so having the autonomy to be like, I'm an artist, I created this piece. Naila's an artist, she created this piece. There's no gallery, there's no sales tag on it. It's just a piece that's meant to speak to people. And the agency to name it how we want was just a very powerful, radical thing.
We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will talk about Chance's greatest collaboration of all time, and it's tasty. Stick around.